Thank you.
Do we have questions online? Please, media.
My name is Mrs. Oluwakemi.
International Widows' Day is observed across the world on June 23rd. The day aims to gather support for widows and to spread awareness about their situation. For several women, the hurtful loss of a partner is magnified by a long-term struggle for their basic rights and dignity. International Widows' Day is a day of action to address the poverty and injustice faced by millions of widows and their dependents in many countries. The main objective of the activities is to create awareness about the condition of widows and protect their rights. Ajor Keziah Awosika Foundation organized an interactive event to commemorate the day at the United Nations Information Center in Lagos, with the theme, Widows Unseen, Unsupported, and Unmeasured. AAAF looked at different ways in which widows are discriminated against in Nigeria, and how to give them better access to their full human rights. Amongst important dignitaries present at the occasion was Dr. Keziah Awosika, seasoned economist, researcher, banker, and leading women's rights activist. Dr. Keziah Awosika was one of the notable women who laid the foundation for women's rights activism in Nigeria.
And then this, I don't know how your agency is going to work around that. And then
please let's make welcome Dr. Mrs. Keziah Awosika. Please let's welcome her. She's the Executive Director, Women Law and Development. Let's welcome her. Here on site, while we all spread the representative of Abia State.
I'm supposed to good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's nice to see you all. International Widows Day. I hope that this will not be a situation in which, when we come back next year, we must have a better story to tell. Now, I will start my comment by saying that this book, I had the privilege to help Ajoke Asha Foundation to review. And when I was reviewing it, three things came to my mind. What we should do for the widows. First thing, is that widows are getting younger and younger. The demography of widows, of widowhood, getting younger and younger. People are losing their husbands, their father, whatever, at very early age. I think in the days gone by, the older widows, they are able to cope because family was much more cohesive. But now, in Nigeria and all over the world, family life is coming down. Not as cohesive as before. Like my friend, my testimony has said that when the family appeared as if they were seeing her for the first time, you know, even after so many years of marriage. How many years? 15 years of marriage. The family are now seeing her as if she's coming for the first time. Anyway, the thing I want to emphasize is that when we are asking for widows to be helped, there are three areas. One, employment. Two, education. Three, housing for the widows. From this thing that I read, there's the testimonies in them. People and widows suffer a lot because of this situation. In the area of education, in the area of employment, in the area of housing. And I think AF has done a lot in trying to empower the women to be able to have some skills. And we should also, when you have skills, then you'll be able to help yourself economically, even psychologically. You'll be able to cope with life. And I will also advise our widows who have female children that when these girls are going to marry, please ensure that they are well educated before they get married. They have skills and they can cope in any situation. And and tell them that you must not be dependent on your husband. This is my little advice. The second advice is that we should help all those organizations that are trying to advocate for women advancement generally. I'm not even going to say women empowerment, women advancement. Please ensure that you are one of them. You are starting to be counted.
Yeah.
Okay? And then we are, as the minister said, we are fighting a lot of wars or battles on many fronts in Nigeria. We are yet to domesticate SIDO. SIDO is this discrimination against elimination of discrimination against women. We are trying to get a gender-based violence bill domesticated in all the states. What we have now can only operate in Abuja and in Lagos. And I happen to be one of the members of the Lagos State Domestic Violence Response Team. And I know what we are facing in terms of domestic violence against not only the widows' children, because they are not able to say much. And they are seeing their daughters being violated, but because they needed the money, please, let us be firm. Let us educate our children. Let us make sure that we get out of this situation very well. Thank you.